Undefeated Oregon, the most explosive offensive force in the nation. The Ducks average a point a minute. It's their Pac-10 opener, 6th-ranked Oregon at Arizona State.
It's James. James, the 40, 35, 30, goodbye! 10-yard line. Does he get to the... Blitz comes again, look out. 3 hit as he throws, and it's intercepted. Boyette has it. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ducks! Reverses field, and now look out. Tries to cut it back across the 35 to the 37. Is he excited? Well,
mind in West Virginia, but he can't break tackles the same way Michael James can.
Chip Kelly's not happy that his team called a timeout. And Burfict comes off limit, and that is bad news indeed.
Well, his backup is Gerald Munns, a senior. He is a versatile linebacker starting.
Is back on the field. It's absolute good toss this time, and the catch made by Davis. Valahola is down on the field. Does manage to get up. Now we'll tell you the 1st and 10 line.
They've been behind, and they've been in tough atmospheres, and they've been in the heat.
Valahola will come out of the ball game. Another Arizona State Sun Devil is down. Looks like it may be Vontaze Burfict. He went off limping earlier, but came back.
Well, these guys are out there playing hard, and this is a very physical football game. Everybody's going 100 miles an hour, both teams, and it's still 100 degrees deep into the night here.
Yeah. A very up-tempo game. Both these teams want to play that way. Well, Michael James has not come back into the ball game. Marner has been on the field the last couple of snaps, and this looks like the same leg that bothered him before. And he will come off again in very similar fashion.
He was back after a couple plays last time he came off the field. Only missed 2 snaps and made a play.
That one did surprise me. Oh, Marisa got a touch over to get flags all over the place. That's going to be a penalty on Burfict. You'll be seeing highlights.
That Arizona State crowd out of the game. I haven't seen it this exciting in Sun Devil Stadium in quite some time.
Coach, you erased a 10-point deficit in less than 3 minutes. How do you continue to build upon that? How'd you get that done?
No, it's a great atmosphere to play in. It's kind of like a World Cup game here with this crowd and the injuries. Kind of like a World Cup game here with this crowd and the injuries. Kind of like a World Cup game here with this crowd and the injuries. Kind of like a World Cup game here with this crowd and the injuries.
Burfict is like a missile out there.
Comes away.
Watch Burfict just make the decision, leave his feet, and didn't make the hit and pulled Tune down. Oliver Aaron also there and in on the tackle. Burfict is cramping up, and Lawrence Guy is down on the field, and I think he's having a similar problem.
Same thing, yeah, he's cramping also. Well, I mean, this has been such a physical game on such a hot evening here.
It's been a long game.
Yes, it has, as we expected. Well, we talked about Vontaze Burfict coming out of...
Well, a lot of questions right now about what's going on with Vontaze Burfict. I can tell you that the trainers took him aside. They took off his shoe. They cut the tape off. They were definitely evaluating his ankle. He's been re-taped. They're hoping that they can get him back onto his feet shortly. Of course, Arizona State needs his nastiness to close things out here in the fourth quarter, guys.
There's nothing if not a tough guy.
He's tough. You know, Barry, it's interesting because at halftime, Chip Kelly told Rebecca that it's like a World Cup game with the crowd, and then he said, and the injuries, maybe intimating that some Arizona State players were less than honest with their injuries, trying to slow down the pace of Oregon's offense. And we heard that accusation from Arizona State about Wisconsin last week, and that might be the only way to combat these fast offenses.
Thomas over the middle, Paulson with the catch, flag down. That's what
Vontaze Burfict back in the game. That's his retaped ankle. He's been in and out all game.
And there is a Sun Devil down once again.
Lawrence Guy down again.
Guy is someone that this team really needs. He does appear to be in some pain. Gets to his feet and is able to at least put a little bit of weight on that right leg, and so that's good news. They've used today. And Thomas hit as he throws, and Mel can't catch up to him, and that would have been a touchdown had Thomas not been hit by Burfict.
Vontaze Burfict coming on a blitz there. Supposed to be picked up in the backfield. Watch him. Well, Michael James trying to cut him down, and that is athleticism.
I'll say.
You just can't coach that. He's like Superman out there. Kelly Lyons putting pressure too.
Big time play. Burfict timed the blitz perfectly. I mean, that's a big time play that you don't find from a sophomore.
Well, he is just a wrecking ball out there, but when you milk the clock that long, it's pretty easy to know when the snaps come.
And he is down again.
2 A-State players down. 4 guys down on the field. Tired bodies.
Burfict has been in and out all night long. This time they're looking at his knee.
Arizona State has clearly shown that Oregon can be slowed, if not stopped. This game tape is going to be seen all over the Pac-10, and Stanford will be looking very closely as early as tomorrow morning, because they're at Autzen next week.
So this is about the 3rd or 4th time that Vontaze Burfict has left. And this time they were looking at his knee, and Guy also leaves for the 2nd or 3rd time.
Struggle until they make some major changes. They're so one-dimensional. Struggle until they make some major changes. They're so one.
Buddy, I'm going with the Ducks. Very simple. And the Harley. Oh, look at the love. Look at that. Down there for
boy. Oh, boy.
He's done. Brooks done.
Oh, now look at him.
He's getting helped by the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Okay. You better be strong.
I think he faked that. He faked that to get a little assistance.
All right, again, this game in the West on ABC, in the East on ESPN2. Time now for kickoff in the Big Ten. Dave, take it away, please.
That offense, just what I'm talking about. When they got you on your heels, they're coming right away. Now Thomas keeps it, sprints out to the left, and a fine tackle by Scoffel. Taylor Scoffel, who's been picked on a little bit. He's out of the Woodlands, which is very close to the Houston area, and he makes a good tackle that time. Back at the line. And now we've got an injured Cardinal down, and that is Chase Thomas, sophomore from Georgia, and that will stop it. The crowd thought maybe the youngster was faking an injury, but he's one of their warriors, and he's got to come off. Now, you don't want him off the field.
No, he's one of their best players on this defense. You know, he's a sophomore. He and Shane Scove, two good-looking sophomore linebackers. And you're right about Taylor Scoffel. I mean, we came in anticipating Michael Thomas, number 3, being injured, and how would that affect this defense. But Scoffel has shown that he can make some plays in space against this speed of Oregon's offense. Gives Jim Harbaugh one more time to give the referee a little bit of the business.
Let's check it down below with Aaron.
Hey, Brent, before the second half started up, I talked to the officials and I said, hey, I've worked Major League Baseball before. I know they can go and warn the dugouts. Can you warn the coaches in college football? And they told me, yes, we can if we think it's necessary. And I said to them, did you do it? They won't confirm if they did, but they told me, if need to, we will.
And Chip Kelly is over there. His turn to complain a little bit. Debniak and York was over there on the bench right now, receiving some treatment. So a backup linebacker for Stanford is in the game, and Barnard comes in replace of James and stumbles forward. Can't say enough about James. He's gone over 100 yards again here tonight.
Brett, I don't mean to interrupt, but Chase Thomas, 44, who was injured previous play, just jogged out gingerly out on the field as if he wasn't injured at all. That's what has Chip Kelly fired up, that they went basically trying to slow down this Oregon offense by faking an injury.
And the crowd recognizing that was the boo you heard. Thomas is loose.